The following was shared by a user who claims to work the night shift inside a funeral home. Apparently, he was showing the coffins off to one of his colleagues on the phone when strange things happened. Let's see.
Y las urnas, no sé si la pinche una mía. Dejo. La verga, qué pedo. A ver, aguanta, güey. ¿Qué pedo con esta madre? Ah, vete a la verga, güey. Pues deja fijarme, qué pedo. No sé si se metió un pendejo, güey. ¿Esta madre está bien? Es pura mamada, güey. Como te iba diciendo, güey, pinches ataúdes bien vergueados nos dan, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Güey, creo que se ve algo muy suave.
We can see how that door slams shut by itself. The man goes to check if perhaps somebody else was in the building. But he realized that he was totally alone. As he returns to the main area again, the door seems to close again. As he decides to walk back once more to look for the origins of these noises, he can capture a strange black shadow on camera.
¿Esta madre está bien? Es pura mamada, güey. Como te iba diciendo, güey, pinches ataúdes bien vergueados nos dan, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Güey, creo que se ve algo muy suave.
That's when the recording ends. But based on the reports, the man ran out of the building shortly after, as he was certain that this was paranormal related. Could it be? One night, a train enthusiast decided to film an oncoming train from an unusually close vantage point. While his choice was risky, standing just inches away from the passing train, what he captured afterward was even more startling. As the train rushed by, the man's camera continued rolling. In the moments following the train's passage, something unexpected appeared on the tracks. The Appalachian Mountains, where this incident took place, are known for their folklore about strange creatures. Could this video have captured one of these legendary beings? Or something paranormal even? A family's home security camera captured an unusual and scary event on the street outside their house. The video starts by showing a normal street scene with a parked car. Suddenly, a woman appears in the frame. She looks frightened, as if she's just seen something really scary in the distance. The woman rushes into her house, clearly trying to get away from whatever scares her. Just a few moments later, something very strange comes into view. It's hard to believe what the camera recorded. The video shows a figure that looks partly like a person, but also partly like an animal. It has legs that are bent in an odd way, and at the end of its legs, there seem to be hooves instead of feet. This made many people who watched the video feel confused and a bit scared. Some of the neighbors and people who saw the video online thought it might be a creature from stories they've heard. They wondered if it could be something called a nahal or a skinwalker. In some legends, these are beings that can change their shape from human to animal. Lots of people who watched the video left comments saying they've seen similar strange things in their own lives. It's really hard to know for sure what the camera actually recorded. A group of friends decided to have an adventure in the woods one evening. They're excited about spending time together in nature, telling stories around a campfire, and enjoying the peaceful night air. But then, things start to get a bit spooky. One of the guys decides to walk away from the safety of the firelight. He's looking for another friend who seems to have wandered off.
Alexis? Shit. Alexis? Alexis?
As he walks deeper into the dark woods, the camera shows us something strange. There's a fenced-off area that they didn't expect to find in the middle of the forest. Even weirder, they spot someone sitting inside this area all alone.
Okay.
I don't... Guys.
Alexis.
Aiden, stop. Stop. No.
Okay.
Suddenly, something really scary happens. The video cuts off abruptly, leaving us with a final, frightening image of what looks like a disfigured person or some kind of creature. Now this leaves us with a lot of questions. What exactly did they see? Was this all just a big prank that the friends planned to scare each other? It's hard to know for sure.
Don't tell me. They say the legend that there are children who play till the afternoon on the web. Yes. At the garden casino that is under a fire and people died. Nothing. What is that?
It starts to move by
Move your
itself.
friends out of the way, Ron.
Is it a god or is it a cat? Is it a goblin? What does that tell me, Dudy?
We already smelled sulfur and burnt smell for that.
Take off the fence, man. What the heck is that? Today I approach and she think I'm going to record something. What the heck is that? It's here walking, dude. It's here walking. It's here walking. Are you messing with me? Who the hell is messing with me? That's why, honestly, I don't normally like people. And these shitty stuffed toys too. What happened? Guys, the phone turned off.
Thank you for...
A small creature was caught at the end of one of the hallways, and then, just before the recording ended, you could also capture a strange-looking face. Makes him believe that something paranormal happened here that night. Is this possible? This is an older home video that was shared by a family, which shows a mother and her two kids. And while it's not the best of quality, what's really eerie about it is an object that was popping up behind the glass door in the background. creepy looking face is coming into the frame, staring at the camera for a few seconds before the camera then zooms in. The family thinks that this was probably an evil spirit. And they had nightmares many weeks after this incident. They never found out what exactly happened that night though. What do you believe? A family kept hearing weird noises at their house. They thought it was just kids playing tricks. To be safe, they put up cameras around their home. The family would hear screams and knocking on their windows. They didn't think it was anything serious at first, but one night their phone sent them a notification saying that something was moving outside. When they looked at the video, they saw a big human-like shape staring right at the camera. No one knows what the thing was, but it really spooked the family. This was posted by Gabriel, and he states that he and his girlfriend had moved into a new home in Canada. Apparently, the new residence is supposed to be haunted, and the old tenants had moved out after only living there for a few months.
It's okay, I'm just watching my stupid TV show. And I heard like some kind of sobbing, or like I can hear right now of crying. I thought it was the neighbors. But it's been going on for like about, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. I can barely walk. It's coming from downstairs. Not gonna go. It sounds like it's coming from our room, Gabe. I just think.
It is unknown if the couple is still living there, but many people are certain that Gabriel has recorded demonic noises that night, which might indicate that an evil being is dwelling within these four walls. Let's take a look at some updates from Rosanna, who is living with some scary poltergeist activity at her house. The other night, she witnessed a creepy doll head staring at her, its eyes bulging as it kept its unnerving gaze fixed on her.
Right.
She's been documenting the alarming events in her home, from chilling whispers in the night to objects moving on their own. and even shadow figures. Despite her efforts, Rosanna hasn't been able to rid herself of this evil presence. After her last scary encounter, she fled to a hotel, but the horror followed her. She started recording when the door in front of her began swinging open and closed on its own.
Loli. Laisse-moi. Loli. Oui, Loli.
Hearing her cat slow cry in the hallway, she inched closer to investigate. As she peered down the dark corridor, she came face to face with a black silhouette. Rosanna darted back into her room, then cautiously looked out again. The figure was now just inches away, watching her through the door's windows as she crouched in fear.
Loli.
She now also started to document her nightly sleeps, as she oftentimes felt that something was staring at her. In this video we can see a creepy visage appear that was just hovering a few inches above her. How creepy. Let's just hope that Rosanna is still safe, wherever she is now. Now to a recent investigation conducted by the team of Fourth Wall. They were investigating a new house in which something terrifying had unfolded. A man called Shin had bought an old derelict house. The house had been left vacant for a long time, and it was uninhabitable in its current condition, so he decided to renovate it. Shin lived a few hours away from this house, and would sometimes pass by it on his days off. One night he passed by the house and saw someone there. Thinking that the construction workers were working late into the night, Shin went inside the house to thank them. However, the house was locked, and no one was inside. On another day, when Shin passed by the house, he saw people there again. This is the video he took at the time.
誰かいますか？すいません。
He heard a noise from the second floor, and when he turned around, he heard something coming down the stairs. He then was about to go to the second floor when he heard a voice right next to his ear. Shin contacted the team of Fourth Wall to then conduct an investigation. They had a camera recording from outside at the time, and it captured an unnatural shadow. Several other of their cameras were filming strange phenomena as well. It looks like a person walking. The team came across a lot of unsettling events, and you are invited to check the original footage out yourself on the Fourth Wall. A woman has been collecting antique dolls for years, amassing quite a collection. At first everything seemed normal, but then she started noticing some dolls moving on their own. She initially thought her mind was playing tricks, but soon realized it was really happening. Along with the doll movements, she began hearing children's laughter in empty rooms. The activity intensified after she had a new baby. She installed baby monitors throughout the house to watch her child, but often captured ghostly figures near the crib. One day, while driving with one of her dolls in the front seat, she recorded something unusual.
Freaking insane update, y'all. The doll is back with us. Not the one that was stolen, but the one that we managed to wash our hands of by giving away. I had to drive 20 minutes away and come pick up the doll, and I never, ever, ever wanted to put this doll in my car. Ever. The only time it's ever been in my car is when I picked it up for the very first time. But I think where I messed up is when we first got the dolls and we seen that something was attached to them and that something was haunting them. I made the mistake of being like, don't hurt us, we'll take care of you. This is before I had kids now. So I've done made this doll, or whatever's attached to this doll, promises that we will always take, because me and my husband were like, it's a little girl attached to this doll.
The video shows the doll sitting in the passenger seat. Strangely, it begins to move in a way that makes it appear alive. While the car's motion could explain some movement, several of the doll's movements don't seem to be caused by the vehicle's motion. The woman mentioned in the video that she believes this particular doll is haunted by a young girl's spirit. Could this really be possible? Let's hope that her baby remains safe with this kind of energy present in their home. Bleak Sorrow, a professional gravedigger, believes something from his job has followed him home. He's been recording strange occurrences in his house, capturing some truly mysterious events on camera.
Okay, TikTok. So, my power is out at the moment in the basement. And I swear I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but...
In one recording, as he enters the basement, a dark figure is seen standing motionless in the bathtub, facing the wall. When he returns later, the figure has vanished. His viewers quickly noticed this eerie presence and demanded more footage. Responding to his audience, he films the basement again.
Okay, TikTok, I'm gonna show you guys this basement and all the creepy stuff that's been happening here. This is the bathroom I passed earlier, where there was some shadow figure standing, supposedly. I've watched it, it's creepy. That's creepy, but anyway, there is nothing in here to make a shadow stand at all in this bathtub. That's to the pipes outside. Bathtub, shower, have a window right here. What was that?
As he pans towards a window, a hand appears, touching the glass before quickly disappearing. He rushes to investigate, but finds no one there. In a later clip, he heads back to the basement and captures something even stranger.
What's going on, TikTok? We're back in my basement. My fiance has been hearing some noises down here. Water running. Actually, this door's been moving, so it's been kind of creepy. I'm really not sure what I'm looking for. A lot of you guys want to know I don't have electric. I do have electric down here. We just had the power off in this main room because it was getting remodeled. We still have the breakers on for the laundry room and for the bathroom. I'll show you guys the bathroom now. It still has water, not water, electric. It has water too, hopefully. But yeah, it actually has a nice, very bright light. It actually has a light up here that also works, so that's awesome. Those doors, as you know, that's my pantry, that's my that's water running. What that is. Okay. Yeah, we're not.
Suddenly, he hears water running and hurries to check. He finds the tap on and, bizarrely, all the kitchen cupboards wide open. Seconds before, they were completely shut. These videos left viewers terrified, speculating about the connection between his profession and these ghostly disturbances. The mysterious dark figure lurking in the basement and the unexplained occurrences have many wondering, could an evil presence have moved into his house? The people are left questioning whether his work with the dead has somehow opened the door to supernatural activity in his home. The following was shared by a woman who states that for several nights she noticed something strange, a bizarre visitor appearing in her home after dark. She couldn't explain what it was or why it was there, but one thing was certain, it left her feeling absolutely terrified.
It's back. It keeps peeking in here on me. Oh my goodness gracious, what the... Ain't nobody in the other room.
Whatever it was enough to make her question her safety in her own home. Some people think it might have been a prank. Maybe the neighborhood kids were trying to scare her. Others believe something truly out of the ordinary was happening. perhaps a visitor from another world or dimension. Unfortunately, we don't have much more information about what exactly the woman experienced. This lack of details makes it hard to figure out what might have really been going on. What we do know is that, whatever happened, it was a really frightening experience for her. The following was a submission by P. Anser, who tells me that they noticed something pretty strange unfolding in front of their property one night. Their Ring camera had captured an odd-looking object that seemed to manifest out of thin air until it eventually vanished again. It's very strange because in my mind the camera seems to glitch at this point, and we see it not being able to record anything else but the still image for almost an hour. And of course there's no other object placed next to the street pole, making them, and maybe even me, believe that something paranormal was going on here. Maybe it was just an unfortunate glitch, and this could be an explainable object. But if that's not the case, what exactly unfolded here that night? This video was submitted by Ryan, and he tells me that it was uploaded by a mother who likes to film herself doing silly games and rituals with her daughter in their very own apartment. However, they never seem to take any of these games serious. Which of course, as many of you know, might be a dangerous act. That their apartment seems to be haunted doesn't really help the situation. This particular night, her daughter was filming her attempting another ritual, and while they weren't noticing anything at the time, there appeared something eerie once they rewatched their footage. Some say they can notice a grim face that is peeking out of the dark closet in the background. Could this be so? Of course, you never know if these videos are not staged. And while this is always possible, this could also be quite the eerie, creepy paranormal encounter. What do you think? Two friends in Thailand decided to have an exciting sleepover at one of their family's houses. This wasn't just any house, it was close to a dark forest, which can make things feel extra mysterious at night. The girls were having a great time, laughing and talking with their online friends through a live video stream. But then something unexpected happened. Right after they closed the front door, they heard a strange noise. It was so loud and scary that even the dogs in the house started barking and acting worried. After a little while, the knocking stopped. The girls probably hoped whatever it was had gone away.
Yung pinto ba yan? Aray! Ako na ano sa'yo. Guys, di kami makaano yung paa ko. Huwag kang umiyak. Huwag kang umiyak. Walang may gustong lumapit. Kagayong kaba ko. Ay, putang ina mo.
But later that night, the activity continued. All of a sudden, the door opened by itself, and when they looked, there was nothing there. No person, no animal, just an empty doorway leading into the dark night. This video left a lot of people wondering what could have happened. Some thought maybe there was something from the forest that the girls couldn't see. It's hard to know for sure what really went on that night. Now to another young man who has been dealing with some scary happenings as of late. Especially at night, there seems to unfold a lot of demonic activity that scares the man pretty bad, and he's still trying to figure out what exactly all of it means.
Increíblemente no son las 3 de la mañana, 1:15 pasada, y sentí que alguien me observaba mientras
It's
dormía
pretty
y me
certain
desperté.
that something
No sé
negative
si
is
realmente
haunting
era
his
una
home,
parálisis o
but
algo de
why?
eso, o era real. No sé. El muñeco ahí, la concha de su madre. Carajo, están cayendo las cosas. Se prende la tele sola. Tengo el control ahí. Tengo el control ahí en la tele. Se está moviendo cosas del estante. Se acaba de mover esa botella de ahí. Carajo. Eso. Hijo de puta. Me acaban de dar un golpe fuertísimo. Y se metieron ahí en el baño. Me dieron un golpe fuertísimo en la espalda. Vi una sombra negra, no sé qué era. Hijo de puta. Hijo de puta, no me deja entrar. Viene la barra allá afuera. Hijo de puta. Estoy grabando porque me dicen siempre que hay alguien escondido y no hay nadie. Como, no hay nadie. No hay nadie acá. Hace días que vengo escuchando ruidos acá. Ya no sé cómo... Se cayó de acá un botín. Ya igual a estas alturas miedo ya no tengo. Concha de su madre. Esos hijos de puta. El coche yo no lo dejo ahí aparte. Siempre aparece el coche en cualquier lado. Ya no sé qué. Hijo de puta. Benji, vení acá. Vení, Benji, acá. se me desvanecen las piernas ya. Ya no sé cómo vivir. Benjamín, vení conmigo. No te vayas, vení. Quédate acá. Quédate acá. Deja de ladrar, quédate acá. ¿A dónde estás mirando, Benjamín? Vení acá, Benjamín. Andate, hijo de puta. Los ruidos en la... Ahí está. Ya no sé qué hacer. Alguien que me diga qué hacer. ¿Cómo querés que te ayude? Ya no sé qué hacer. ¿Cómo querés que te ayude? Yo ya no sé qué hacer. Ya no sé cómo vivir con esto. Están escuchando susurros. Esto nunca había escuchado. Voy a acercarme para... ¿Quién sos? Déjame tranquilo. Ya no sé qué hacer. Ya no sé qué hacer. No sé qué hacer. Ya no sé qué hacer. Ya no me dejan tranquilo. Déjame tranquilo. No te hago nada, déjame tranquilo. Se están escuchando pasos de adentro. Me voy a acercar para que se escuche. Me duele el corazón ya. Dame una señal. No sé qué hacer. Voy a entrar. No sé si entrar, no sé, ya no sé. ¿Quién sos? Salí de ahí. ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos? ¿Dónde estás? Vení para acá, Benjamín. ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos? Concha de su madre. ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos?
It's pretty certain that something negative is haunting his home, but why?